everybody, this is going to be a quick video showing you how to register your V-Control and do your first part of the setup for selecting the V-Control and getting it part of your account and getting everything ready to go. So as you can tell, right now we have a brand new V-Control in the box here, and I'm going to get this guy open.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to open a box here. You can tell it's got a nice printed manual, which is inside. The box has all the new additions to it for V-Plane, as well as you can tell it's a color manual. It's really, really nice how they set this thing up, and it has all the instructions that you need to do. In the very top part here is the accessory box, and in this box you're going to find a couple of things. One, your satellites for your radio, which comes with it, which is right here. And it's also going to have the mounting foam for the actual receiver as well. Okay. Next is the actual transmitter itself. Okay. You pull out the transmitter, wrapped nicely. It's in the plastic and everything, and it's when you power it up to start with, you're going to see that it comes relatively charged in order to be able to do the setup and do everything that you need to do, so it won't be an issue at all. Okay, this is a brand new V-Control. It's never been connected before, so you'll be able to start from the beginning and get to see everything. You see the version is 1.1-800, which means it's going to need the newest update. Okay, in this box here is where your charging stuff is, your cord for connecting to the computer. Here's your charger that actually comes with a neck strap for your actual V-Control. Really cool little V-Control keychain, and the adapters for different areas of the country or out of the country. You can do Europe and things like that, so they're all just snappy, and you just choose the one that you need. Put all that back in the box for now. I'm going to focus on the actual transmitter. Okay, so the first thing you want to do when you setting up your V-Control is you want to be logged into vstaby.info. If you don't have a vstaby.info account, you need to go to the Mikado Germany site at shop.mikado-heli.de and register an account there. As soon as you register an account there, it will automatically make you accessible to the vstaby.info page. So then you go to your computer, you go to vstaby.info, and you would log in, which is what you see up here. Now, I've already logged into this account so we can see, to kind of expedite the process. So as soon as you get that ready to go, you log in and everything's ready to go. And you leave this in the background. You don't necessarily have to have it open whenever you do it. The next thing you want to do is go to vstaby.info and download. If you go to the V-Bar control downloads, if you look right here, you'll see the ability to download the V-Bar control manager. That is how you're going to actually install all the software updates and everything you're going to do connect your V-Bar, your V-Control to the computer. So right now I already have the V-Control manager installed right here. This is just to show you where it was. So what you want to do is once that's installed and ready to go, you open it. And when you open the V-Control manager, you'll see it come open like this, and there'll be nothing else working. You don't see anything, nothing comes up. So you take your cord, you connect it to the back of your V-Control, which all you have to do is you push this little rubber in and it lifts it so you can pull it out. Nice and easy. And then you take your cable and you plug it in. Just like that. Once it's plugged in, you'll see the little green LED on the main knob light up, which means you're connected to the computer and it's ready to go. And then you push, turn to the right. When you do that, it connects, and you'll see the little wizard spinning around. It's basically telling you it's getting ready to connect to V-Control, to the V-Bar Control Manager. Now you see it actually connects to the V-Bar Control Manager. It reads the serial number. It actually starts to do an update, which is going to be the latest update, whatever it may be. So let it go. You're going to let it finish, and as soon as it's done, you'll see a green check mark on the screen. Once that green check mark is on the screen, you know that it's ready to go to the application. You can start downloading applications. Okay, so guys, basically we've installed the newest firmware onto the V-Control. We disconnected it and reconnected just to kind of show how it works. As you can tell, it's still kind of doing the spinny thing, but eventually you'll see a green check mark come up. Now you see it, it's ready to go. So now you hit the applications button, which is right here. And when you do, it takes you to vstaby.info and it automatically takes you to your account. Now, if you're not logged in at vstaby.info, it won't allow you to get to this page. So you have to make sure that you're you have to log in before you do it, or you can log in afterwards. It's just a little bit easier if you do it ahead of time. First thing you want to do is you want to look and see if it says update. It says okay. It's ready to go, so it's green. Now, you want to register this to your account. Now, since you're already logged into vstaby.info, all you have to do is click that button, say register here, and you say yes and accept it, and it'll automatically register the V-Control to your account. So now you're good to go. All you have to do is decide on what apps you want to download, and the easiest way I start at the bottom, and then go on the way up, because then you don't have to worry about the page shifting on you. All the apps that you can choose are here in the actual screen. You can see all the apps for different things, for different V-Plane. You can see them for auto switch off, a battery logbook. Just all the apps that you see in here are available for V-Control. They cost you absolutely nothing. You can install every app. You can install some of the apps. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna choose what apps we wanna install, and then I'm gonna load them, and then we'll come back to you in just a second. Okay guys, here we're going to show you how to actually load apps to your V-Control. So let's say I want to load the auto switch off app. You look on the top here, you see where it says load app. You click the load app function, and what happens is you'll see a red update come up next to the application, and you'll see the red update at the very top where it says update. You'll also look at the radio and you'll see the actual spinning wheel. Pay no attention to the spinning wheel on the transmitter. You only have to make sure that at the top where it says update, it's green and it says okay. Until that says okay in green, it's not done updating. So you have to make sure that all the apps that you've loaded, you can load 15 at a time, you can load 1 at a time. It doesn't matter how you do it. But as soon as they're all loaded and the green say okay and it says okay at the top, then you can disconnect from the computer and start to work with the transmitter. Okay guys, what we did is we loaded all the apps onto the V-Control. As you can see, they all have a green OK next to them. But the most important part is the very top. There's a green OK, which means now you can disconnect the V-Control from the computer and everything is good to go. You'll see that the V-Control is powered off. One thing to note, when you plug your V-Control into the computer, it actually charges, which is a pretty cool thing. So you don't have to worry about killing your battery while you're actually doing this kind of stuff. So now you can disconnect your cable. What I like to do is to make sure you do a boot on the V-Control after you install any apps and make sure everything loads like it should. So you hold the cyclic stick to the bottom right hand corner, turn the V-Control on. You see where it says booting on the screen, and you click to boot where it tells you to click to boot, and then you'll see it say booting, and once it's done it'll turn off, and then you just turn it back on and you're ready to start using your V-Control.